when it comes to grocery shopping, I'm a creature of habit, and I buy the same things over and over. So now,
Today's episode,
if they're healthy for me, or are they hurting me?
foods for inflammation that are bad for you.
Inflammation. No one's immune to it, and sometimes foods affect us in ways we never would have predicted. But some of these foods have a huge impact on your health that actually are predictable. So I'm going to walk you through and show you what I mean and what concerns me about some of the foods that have become routine in the American diet. So let's say you're wandering through life here. That's you, nice and svelte. Look at all these healthy foods you have options for: the broccoli, the salads, the fruits and all. You put these into your body, put them all in there, and what happens? Your body easily processes them because they're normal, healthy foods for you. Like Grandma said, you want those foods. But there's some foods, like foods with trans fats in them, the popcorns, the chips, the hot dogs, these processed foods don't agree with your body. Your immune system thinks it's being attacked. It gets overwhelmed. And so it starts to create inflammation, redness all over. And that, when you're doing that a lot, sends an alarm throughout the system.
Even meat do that.
The body now feels the senses, begins to influence you. And if you're doing it all the time, it starts to cause diseases like heart disease. Right? And it causes cancers, and it causes Alzheimer's, and frankly, a ton of other big-time problems you face in America, all because of the foods we're eating. So I actually took the liberty of going through your shopping list.
Okay.
I hope that's okay.
That is good.
So we're going to talk about what you put on your list, and maybe I'll offer some replacements, because I know you're going to probably panic when I tell you about some of these. So everyone in the audience, you can be part of this conversation. We're going to go through a couple options. You tell me which is the most inflammatory. Christy, you take the lead.
Okay.
All right. Is it the vinegar I found on your list? Is it the mustard, or is it the cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Audience is almost always right, Christy.
Cream cheese.
Very well done, cream cheese. And you're right. Listen, cream cheese has lots of saturated fats. We know those saturated fats feed the fire. That's why we talk about the healthier fats all the time. So, when you know that, you probably predicted that, didn't you?
I thought it was mustard, but...
You did? Why? Oh, because it's hot.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
That's actually not an unreasonable thought. I wouldn't have guessed it personally, but I
know.
Right. Are you worried about the amount of cream cheeses you're having in your life?
I do like cream cheese and bagels.
Everyone likes cream cheese and bagels.
I know.
That's
that bad?
Well, it's not ideal, as you can tell. Here's my solution from you. Instead of the cream cheese and bagels, which I know you love, so does everybody else,
yes.
I want you to try cottage cheese on spelt bread.
Okay.
Go ahead and taste this.
Okay.
I want an honest opinion from you.
Okay.
But here's the deal. Cottage cheese is low fat. You get it low fat anyway. Get that. So it's very low in saturated fats. But it gives that creamy texture, and the spelt bread actually replaces the bagel with a high fiber alternative.
I like that.
You'd swap it out for breakfast?
I sure would.
Oh, I like this. I like it already. Come on over. The next three items on Christy's grocery list, very common items you can find in many of your grocery lists as well. They were frozen dinners, frozen mixed berries, and frozen yogurt. What do you think, Christy?
Frozen dinners.
Frozen dinners. They must be bad, right?
They have to be bad. They're processed food.
Everyone thinks she's right. I'm sort of mumbling out there. Here's the answer. It's frozen yogurt.
What?
What?
The frozen yogurt's got a couple things wrong with it. One of them, by the way, is if it has milk proteins that inflame your body, and this is very common for a lot of folks, you'll actually feel a little bloated. You'll get diarrhea and all kinds of bad stuff we don't want to talk about right now, right? And sometimes it'll cause even outward symptoms like itchiness and redness on your skin. Really? There's also sweeteners in it. A lot of times. That's how they make it, palatable for a lot of folks. Here's your replacement.
I was going to say, what can I replace it with?
You can have almond milk frozen dessert. You're not giving up anything. All right, almond milk, please taste this.
Yes.
Almond milk has got the creamy texture of regular ice cream. You can add more berries as you desire, but you got to make sure it doesn't contain fructose. Because no fructose. You don't want to have fake sugars in this. You want to have the real stuff. That way your body can tolerate it. And you can even add extra berries if you want a super low fat solution.
Okay.
All right?
Wow.
That's good, isn't it?
That is really good.
Come on over here. Let's go to the last item. This is a very important one. This is the hardest question of all, everybody. On the grocery list, you had three things. You had stevia, you had agave, you had ginger.
Okay.
3 foods. Which do you think is the most inflammatory? She's looking for help, audience.
Stevia.
Agave?
They are so smart.
Are they smart?
Agave? Wow.
Agave has the fructose that I spoke about earlier.
That's right. They make tequila from agave.
Try agave, and I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but because it has, the sweeteners in there similar to what you have with corn syrup, I don't think it's the best thing for you. I think ideally, you avoid it because it derails your diet because it doesn't send back the right hunger signals. Instead, you're gonna love this cinnamon.
There you go.
Be on YouTube in a challenge. But
Is it spoonful?
Spoonful, right? But cinnamon, you can use it on morning yogurt. You can use it on your coffee. It's a very nice way of
I
giving.
use it with chia seeds and raw chocolate powder.
And that doesn't hurt your blood sugar. So you can replace it, and you'll probably be able to cure your sweet tooth with that.
I have a sweet tooth.
Think that might help?
I think, yes, I need to eat more
It's
cinnamon.
a little present for joining us. Thank you very much, Kirsten. We'll be right back.
There you go. Some inflammation foods ruin your food, your life.
Is there a certain